Hello everyone. Today I'm here in this video. I'm going to tell you about the social internship course that you would be doing this in this summer vacation. This social internship course is actually utilized for developing your knowledge and developing your skill in the community-based service, like some social services, etc. Like working in the villages, looking at the lives of people in rural areas and helping these people in order to make this you aware about these things, and also to make you aware about the issues faced in rural areas, so that you as graduates would become more socially aligned as you come out of the university with your graduation degrees. So in this social internship course, how it will commence is that it will start from the 27th of May 2024, and it will be of 4 weeks, and each week you have to do the following things. First, we will look at the models. The models that have been introduced in the social internship course are two. There are two broad type of models, and each of these models are for international as well as national students. So the first model is 3 plus 1 weeks. What this means is you will do a three. You will visit the rural areas for 3 weeks. For each week, there will be some kind of an activity which I will share after this. But you will visit the rural areas for 3 weeks, and 1 week is mandatory in an NGO. Thus, in this option B, 2 plus 1 plus 1 week in NGO is mandatory, and in this 4 weeks, 1 week in NGO is mandatory. So the model one, what it does is that in model one, the 1 week in NGO is mandatory, and it is 1 week to be done in the NGO is mandatory in all other models. So uh, there is not much difference in all these models. Just you can see whatever here there is written: 2 weeks in the rural areas and 1 week in the NGO and another 1 week in the NGO. So there are not much differences in this. For the international students, it's same. They can do in their own countries and work, but they have to also work for an NGO for 1 week. They have to work for an NGO for 1 week, and the rest are the same. So this is the model one. Now, looking at Model 2, this is very important to understand. The Model 2 is RIMP, Rural Immersion Program. As Rural Immersion Program, as the name suggests, it means that you can visit the villages for some days and nights. You have to stay some nights there also. You have to work entire day, and by working entire day, you will get the benefit of 1 week for only if you visit for 3 days and stay for 3 days and 2 nights. You will get the benefit of 1 week. And in similarly, if you stay for 6 days and 5 nights, you will get the benefit of 2 weeks. And if you stay for 14 days, 14 nights and 16 days, you will get the benefit of 4 weeks. So this rural immersion program means that you are actually staying there for the night. You are working the whole day and staying there for the night also. So only a few days will mean weeks of social internship, because per day you have to do social internship work for 3 hours. But here you are staying there for the whole day, and also you are there at the night also. You are there for 3 days and 2 nights. So this means that you will be for it will account for 1 week, and 14 nights and 16 day will account for 44 weeks. So this is the concept of rural immersion program here. Now, one thing here is that you can do this program also, but what you do in this program is that the daily reports that first, I hope that all the models are actually understandable to you. Now, for all these models, what you have to do is that you have to do these many tasks daily. What you have to do the task daily is, the first is the daily diary. Daily diary means you have to submit it every day from Monday to from Monday to Friday, for 5 days a week. You have to submit this daily diary, and you have to submit this every day. Now you will tell me that for this rural immersion program, I have only gone for example, 16 days. What about the rest 2 weeks? I did 2 weeks in rural immersion program. What about my rest 2 weeks of social internship? How will I do that? You have what you have to do is that since you are spending the days and nights in the rural areas and you are working in the social internship program here, so what you can do is that you can, for each day you can take two daily diaries. One daily diary you can submit that day only, and the second daily diary you can submit on the other days on which you are free. You have completed your social internship program, but you are free those days, so you have to only make two daily diaries every day, and one daily diary that is remaining, you can keep it stored on your hard drives, and then you can actually submit it on the set day when you are free. You have to only submit that. You don't need to visit the villages because you have spent 16 days there and 14 nights there. You don't need to visit the villages for rest 2 weeks. I think this is clear now. Now, depending upon the daily diary, for the daily diary you have to submit every day from Monday to Friday. So for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, what you have to do is that it is mandatory to post a selfie along with the surroundings in the rural areas where you are working, like you are working in some fest, you are looking for some festivals, or you are working for some agricultural activities, you are looking at the agricultural activities. So you have to place the activities I will tell you later, but you have to actually put a selfie, a geotag selfie. Geotag selfie means it will give you your location also, and the app will be present on Play Store. The geotagged self photos app, you can actually click photos which are geotagged, which will tell you your positions or which will tell you your location also. So selfies you can place geotag selfie along with the environment, and for Thursday and Friday you can actually place the photo of the environment only, geotagged photo of the environment only. No need for the selfies, your selfies there. And also one thing is there, if you are not comfortable with selfies, you can all the time you can place, some people are not comfortable with selfies, so for them you can place the environment, the photo of the environment where you are working, and you can place the geotagged photo. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, either you can place a selfie along with the environment and geotagged photo, and on Thursday and Friday you can, no need for the selfie, only place the photo of the environment, the geotagged photo. So I think this is now understandable, the daily diary. Quiz I will share now. Daily diary, one thing important here is that daily diary you have to submit on the COIMS. So daily diary must be submitted daily till 7 p.m. Monday to Friday, before 7 p.m. on the COIMS. And the the navigation for you to submit the daily diary is, you will go to your COIMS account, academics, go to academics, go to social internship, and go to the daily diary. Now there is model selection or activity selection on the COIMS account. This model selection, this is not mandatory. There is some issue with this also on the COIMS, and also this is not mandatory to submit. But this daily diary you need to submit Monday to Friday till 7 p.m. So I think this there are no issues or confusion in this now. And now the quiz I will take in the quiz with the social internship coordinators. We will take every Thursday, and you need through the Google Forms. But it is mandatory for you to have your Chandigarh University or CUCHD Gmail accounts. Through those you can log in, and you can only submit the quiz once, and the quiz will be live for 10 minutes only for every Thursday. I will give the time on your WhatsApp group. I will tell the CRs when will I share the quiz, and I will share for 10 minutes only. But it will only work for your CUCHD Gmail accounts, and for 10 minutes only, and this is once a week. So RIMP people who have completed their 14 days or 16 days and 14 nights, so 2 weeks are complete, they need to give this quiz on that day. They don't need to visit the village, but they need to give this quiz on that day. On the same day other students are given, but they have completed their social internship, but these things are mandatory. For the rest 2 weeks they need to give the quiz also. Now weekly reflection report, same. You have to submit it once per student, and through your CUCHD Gmail accounts, and I will share the link every Friday, and you will submit the weekly reflection report. The format for this report has been given to your class representatives, and they have shared to you. Now another thing here is that the final report will be after reporting to the campus, and we'll share a Google form and you will submit it through that only. This is only once. But now what you have to do is that from Monday to Friday you have to submit daily diary. This is on the COIMS till 7 p.m. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday a geotag selfie. Thursday, Friday no need for a selfie, only you will show the environment where you are working, the rural area, and the geotag. That will be geotag. For RIMP people, I told you that since you are working 16 days, each day keep two daily diaries. One keep stored in your hard drives, and you have to submit on the day you are free. You don't need to visit the villages or rural areas, but submit on that day. Now quiz every Thursday. For RIMP people also every Thursday you need to give this. This is mandatory, and through CUCHD Gmail accounts. That account you can only give, and this will be visible only for 10 minutes. I will tell your class representative that time, and he will tell you that day and share the Google form that time. Then weekly reflection report you have to submit every Friday. The format I have shared. Only once per student, and through your CUCHD Gmail accounts. Now, one thing is there. Everything that you are submitting on the Google Forms. This is very important. Everything that you are submitting through your Google Forms, the UIDs must be correct. UID must be in the correct format always. Don't make a mistake on the UID. If you make a mistake on the UID, you may get directly zero for that thing. No, there will be uh, uh, no importance of that, or you will not get any credit for that. If you are doing what you are doing is that you are submitting the actually your UIDs as wrong. Don't do that. UIDs must be in the correct format. I will show you the format of the Google form and your UIDs. So your UIDs, this is the correct format for your UIDs, 23 BCS, and then your UID. So it should be like this: no spaces in between, no patterns in between, no hyphens, no hash, no at the rate, nothing in between, just this format. No spaces, nothing in between, only in this format. If it is not in this format, you may get zero. No credit for that weekly report, or no credit for that quiz. So this is very important. Now moving ahead, as all these models, they are understandable. All these models are actually the same, but 1 week of NGO work is actually mandatory. And when finishing the social internship and you are in your fourth week, you have finished the social internship and done, given all quizzes, etc., you need to make a small video. You will make a small vlog type video, which will be less than 5 minutes and which will show your entire work. आपने 4 हफ्तों में जो भी काम किया, entire work that you have done for the 4 weeks, that will be shown in a vlog type video. All of this in less than 5 minutes. So this one video is mandatory, and the NGO certificate for 1 week is mandatory. So now moving forward, I will tell you about your assessments. So this actually timeline here is 27th May to 2nd June, 3rd June to 9th June, 10th June to 16th June, and 17th June to 23rd June. Now this will be your assessment plan. The quiz one, which will be shared here, the quiz one will be shared the quiz one will be shared every Thursday, and it will be of 10 marks. Quiz 2, 10 marks. Every Thursday, the quizzes will be shared and each will be of 10 marks. So, total 4 quizzes for 4 weeks. RIMP people also need to do this. They don't need to visit the villages for the remaining 2 weeks if they have visited for 16 days and 14 nights, but they need to do this. Also, they need to submit daily diary, because since they are at the villages working for the whole day, they can make 2 daily diaries per day, and one they will keep stored in their hard drives for the days they will be free. Now, the weekly report for each week, weekly reflection report, you will submit for each week every Friday. I will put a Google form and share it with the class representatives, and you will submit it every Friday. And for this quiz and weekly reflection report, don't make a mistake on UIDs in the Google form. So weekly reflection report 1 for week 1, 20 marks. Week for report 2, weekly report 2, 20 marks. Weekly report 3, 20 marks. Weekly report 4, 20 marks. So this is your assessment plan for 4 weeks. Daily report is 5 per week, Monday to Friday, as I told you, and zero point 0.5 marks per day. And then this will be the final report, which will be said, which you have to submit later. It will be of 30 marks. So this is a 2 credit course, and this course is mandatory for you to do, and it will be having 2 credits on your mark sheet or on your degree certificate. It will be there with the 2 credit course. So it's an important course. And now, with the assessment plan I told you, now this is the 70 is for the internal assessment and 30 is for the external assessment. Plans I told you, the quizzes of 10 marks, weekly reports of 20 marks, and then the marks will be actually scaled down to 100. So I hope it is understandable now. Now this is the activities for 4 weeks. There are 4 activities, and each activity I will explain to you. Like the first activity, appreciation of rural society. So this is the uh, broad definition of the activity. Now this activity has been explained here. So in the first activity, appreciation of rural society, there are 4 activities that you can perform. So first I will explain celebrating rural heritage, participate in rural cultural activities and festivals. Like Holi is a festival or Diwali is a festival, you can participate in that, or any other festival. And then in the weekly reflection report, tell about that in the format I have shared. In that format you have to tell about that, you have to write about that and give your insights about that. And also for every week, the activity you have performed, you need to, I have shared a format, a letter or a certificate format, which you need to get signed from the sarpanch. I have shared the format, and you can place your name, UIDs there, and name of the sarpanch, and get it signed from the sarpanch. This is important for every week, as you have to paste that certificate on your weekly report. weekly reflection report that must be pasted. So this is appreciation of rural society. For first week, there will be the broad type activity appreciation of rural society. So one activity is participate in rural or cultural activities. Another is conduct some surveys or interviews, understanding of poverty and resilience in rural communities. You have to understand what is the state of the people, how poor are the people, or what are the issues of the people regarding are they able to get their food, or are they able to live a life, live a good life, or uh, are they poor, how poor they are, or how vulnerable they are to diseases, or how vulnerable they are to several various issues that they are facing resulting in poverty, etc. So these are the activities in 1 week. Now, second week, understanding rural and local economy and livelihood. So this is the broad topic of second week, and these are the activities. Here I have you have given week two. This is week one, week two, and these are the activities. Then week two has these many activities. Then there is week three. Week 3 Rural and Local Institutions, and these are the activities: interaction with self-help groups and the women members of the self-help groups, etc. So these are the activities in the third week. These many, I think 10 activities. Then in the fourth week, there are maybe 4 activities like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, rural and national development programs. So all these must be done, and as I told you, you need to get the weekly reflection reports you need to submit, and on that, for each week there will be a certificate signed by the sarpanch. Now there is one thing, one, as I told you previously, 1 week certificate or 1 week work for from an NGO is necessary, or it is mandatory for you to submit. 1 week you must work in an NGO and submit the certificate. Rest of this I have told you. And the daily diary, this daily diary you must submit on the COIMS. Rest weekly reports and the weekly reports and the quizzes you will submit on the Google form. Don't make a mistake in your UIDs. And the quizzes you will get from this course. I have shared you this file. You will get from this course which is present on Swayam. You will get your you need to study this course, and the questions in the quiz will be asked from this course. The community engagement and social responsibility course. It is a course that is available on Swayam platform. So I have shared the link for that, and these many are the modules. 1, 2, and 3 module will be for week 1, 4, 5, and 6 for week 2, the quiz, 7, 8 will be for week 3, and 9 and 10 will be for week 4. All these quizzes will be asked from this course only, community engagement and social responsibility. So you need to study this also. You need to enroll in this. I hope you understood everything about the social internship guidelines. One issue you are getting is about these models. So these models are nothing. There are two different broad types of models. One model is the RIMP. I explained about the RIMP is that rural immersion. You are staying for days and nights and working in the rural areas. So this will account some 16 days or and 14 nights will account for 4 weeks. 3 days and 2 nights will account for 1 week. So this is like that only. For the rest of the days, you need to make the daily diaries on these days only, and then you will submit that day. And you need to give on time the weekly reports and quizzes. I hope you understood this model too. Model 1 is the same: 3 weeks plus 1 week in NGO, 2 weeks in rural area, 1 week in NGO, and 1 week additional in NGO. And 4 weeks means 4 weeks completely in the for complete all 4 weeks means you have to complete. This is same as 3 plus 1. You have to complete the 3 weeks in rural areas in near CU. But one thing here is 1 week NGO work is mandatory in this also. Same for the international students, they can perform these activities in their home country. NGOs are available everywhere. So in their home country, they will work in the NGO for 1 week, and for the rest 3 weeks they will work in some rural areas. I hope you understood this. All the best for your social internship course.